Hey guys, welcome to day 18, and we are circling back around to balance. Probably some of your guys' favorite thing to do. But we are actually going to be starting on our backs and have a strap or belt handy because that's what we're going to start with, and you may possibly use it later in this session as well. So hop on your backs. Just gonna start in Supta Baddha Konasana and have your strap handy because we'll move right into strap work. So bottoms of the feet together, knees wide, left hand on the heart, right hand on the belly. We'll just start um, with some just controlled breath work, anchoring us into our practice and out of our day, bringing us into the present moment, the here and now. Deeply inhale. Feel your belly and chest press into your hands. And as you exhale, feel your chest and belly drop. Two more times. Inhale into your hands. Exhale, release. Again, deeply inhale. Fully exhale. Take your hands to the outside of your thighs. Help your knees up. Find your strap and take your strap around the ball of your right foot. Press your foot out at about a 45-degree angle to start with. Extend your left leg long. Nice, strong, active left leg. That leg's just not hanging out there. So squeeze your kneecaps, toes to the ceiling. Now take your foot closer to the top of your head. Go to a point of a therapeutic stretch, pressing out through your inner heel. Walk your right hand as far up towards your foot as possible without bringing your head or shoulders up off the ground. So your right arm is straight. One more inhale here. As you exhale, we're going to drop our foot out to the right, but try to keep it as high towards the top of your head as possible. Don't let it, if you don't have to, don't let the strap release from your hand. If you can, bend into the right elbow to keep that foot high, and you can use that elbow to anchor into the ground for support. Keep reaching out through your inner heel and keep trying to get your toes as high to the back of your mat as possible. One more inhale. Exhale, sweep your foot up, switch hands, and cross your leg over the body. The right arm can come out to T. You don't have to come into a full twist. Just come to a point where you feel a nice outer stretch, outer leg stretch. Maybe you feel it in your hip, your IT band, maybe all the way down to your outer ankle. Keep pressing out through your inner heel. Try to keep those toes high. Back to center. Soften your right knee. Pull your left knee in towards your chest and replace feet. So your left foot's in the strap now. Your right leg's going to go long. Keep it nice and active. Reaching out through your inner heel. And as you pull the leg towards the top of the crown of your head, make sure it's a therapeutic stretch. I got something going on in my left leg here for a while, so I know that if I can go further, but if I come too further, it's out of the therapeutic range because I'll feel it for the rest of the day. So I'm not going to go as high as my right leg does. I can, but it's not going to be therapeutic, beneficial. Right now, with the straps in your left hand, allow the left leg to drop out to the left. Again, try and keep those toes reaching towards the crown of your head to keep them as close as possible. So try to keep your foot directly out from your hip. Try to not let the strap slide through your hands to let the foot come down here. We're really trying to get into our inner groin area here. So the higher the foot, the better the area that we're looking for is going to be stretched. Then we're going to bring our foot through center, cross it over our body. The left arm can come out to T. Almost done with our warm up here. We're reaching out through the inner ankle. Nice. And then we'll bring the leg back to center, soften through the knee, release the strap. Pull both knees in towards your chest. Give a little rock and roll forwards and backwards, gaining momentum. And maybe you gain enough momentum to stand right up into Tadasana. If not, you can use your hands for help, but come to stand right at the top. There we go. So that really helped open up the muscles that we're going to work with a lot today. So just to go over a quick standing balance pose that we'll utilize throughout our flow. So we're going to balance on our right foot to start with. Bring your left knee up. Again, this is where you might need the strap still. So I'll demo with the strap to show you. So if you bring your left knee up, you can strap the foot. You can use the strap around the foot. You're going to pull your foot up as high as possible. Have your hand as close to your foot as possible. Then we're going to start to straighten the leg out to the side. Your leg doesn't have to go straight. Maybe it stays here. If you can straighten the leg, awesome. Not a requirement. Again, if you're not using the strap, you're either holding your big toe or the outside of the foot. And we're going to balance here. Okay. Release. Second side. So I'm going to stick with using the strap just to demo. So we'll pull our right knee in towards our chest, take the strap around the ball of our foot. Hold both straps with one hand, well, the right hand. Left hand comes to the hip. Again, maybe you're here. Maybe with where your ability to balance, maybe you stay here. Maybe you get your leg extended here. And you can use the arm on the inside of the leg to help keep that leg out to the side. Maybe you do straighten your leg. Maybe you straighten the leg for a second and that's all you can handle, and that's okay. Again, you can also do this by holding the outside of your foot or your big toe. Same thing, use that arm to help get that knee out to the side. Then extend it out. Maybe it doesn't straighten. Again, straightness is not a requirement. Or you come all the way out. And inhale to release. All right, so if you like the strap, have that handy. We're going to come to the top of your mat. Just do a few half sun salutations here. Inhale, sweep wide, sweep up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, stretch your chest forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep wide, sweep up. Exhale, hands to heart. Really feel your inner feet anchor into the ground. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chest lifts. Exhale, fold. Press through your heels. Inhale and rise. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Sweep wide and sweep up. Exhale, hands to heart. All right, Let's start the flow. We'll move through slowly and then we'll move a little bit quicker. So bring your left knee into your chest, strap your foot if you need to, or just hold the foot um, if that was the option that you decided to go with from the beginning of class. Lengthen out through the leg, any length. Again, it doesn't have to be straight. Take a deep inhale, full exhale. Inhale, release, look mom, no arms, try and keep that leg up. And then exhale, stepping back, high lunge. Yeah, fun, right? Don't worry, we'll do that a few times. You'll have it by the end of this 20-minute class. Deep inhale, reach through those fingers. Exhale, hands touch down, step back, down dog. Inhale your right leg up. Exhale, or inhale your left leg up, sorry. Bend your knees, stack your hips, open up. And then come back and square off the hips. Step your left leg through your thumbs. Look forward. Deep inhale, lift your chest. And then exhale, press off of your right toes, coming onto your left foot. Balance here. Keeping your fingertips on the floor. Maybe the left knee's still bent. That's okay. Deep inhale, reach out through the crown of your head, inner heel. Exhale, pull your knee in towards your chest, curl up like a little ball. Press down through your left heel and stand, bringing your right knee in towards your chest. And then exhale to release. You got that? Don't worry, again, we're going to repeat this. So, second side. So, right knee up towards your chest. Grab your strap or your foot. You can stay here or begin to stretch out through your leg. Any length is good. Deep inhale. Full exhale. Then inhale, release. Look, mom, no hands. Use those hip flexors. Then exhale, step your foot to the back of your mat. As controlled as possible into high lunge. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, touch down, step back, down dog. Inhale, right leg up. Bend your knee, stack your hips, so open up. And then re-square off the hips. Inhale. Exhale, step your right foot through. Fingertip your mat, reach your chest forward, look forward. As you exhale, press through your left toes to press you forward onto your front foot. Few moments here to find balance, find strength. Then deeply inhale, stretch out. Exhale, pull yourself into a ball. Bend your right knee deeply. Press down through your right heel. Inhale, rise up. Knee to chest, hands to heart. Exhale to release. All right, so that's going to be the outline of the flow for 1 or 2 more times, okay? So back to the left side, so left knee up, find your strap or your foot. Inhale to lengthen out. Exhale to stay. Inhale, look ma, no hands. Exhale, high lunge, as controlled as possible. And again, once that back foot plants, you can adjust your footing, your space, your length, wherever that foot lands. Ground your back heel, open up, warrior 2. All right, we are going to take our right hand. We're going to reach to the floor, kitty corner or pinky toe. If you have a block or a book to make the floor a little bit higher to you, definitely go ahead and do so. Your left hand's going to hold your hip. Ready? Deeply inhale. Exhale, press through your back foot so you're on your front foot, your right foot. Now we're going to squeeze that outer hip like we're stacking our hips. You have weight in both your foot and your hand. So we're looking to stack our hips. So my right hip is squeezing, my left outer hip is engaged. And now begin to rotate your right ribs forward. Your gaze can still stay at the ground. And now the left arm comes up to the sky. Half moon. Deeply inhale. Exhale, bend into your right knee. Take your left hand to the ground. Take your right hand to the ground. Square off your hips. And we're back in a modified warrior 3. So ground down through your right heel. Exhale, curl yourself up into a little ball. And then press through your heel to stand up. Knee to chest, hands to heart. Release your left foot to the ground. All right, we're having fun today. This is all about balance. So balance is about focus and concentration. If your mind's taking you off your mat by saying how much I can't balance, how hard this is, blah, 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 you're not focused on what you need to be doing. Okay? So enjoy this. It is a process. And if you quit, how do you know if you're ever going to attain the harder stuff that you want to attain? So let this be your practice to develop the work ethic to push through challenges. Right side, right knee up. Find your strap, find your foot. Inhale, lengthen out through the leg. Full exhale to stay. Inhale, look ma, no hands. Exhale, right foot steps back, high lunge. Then take your time to adjust your footing as needed. Inhale, reach up through the fingers. Exhale, open up, warrior 2. All right, settle here for one round of breath. We're going to move into our half moon. So find your block or a stack of books. Have that ready. Left hand to your block. Kitty corner from your pinky toe. Right hand on top of your right hip. Inhale, look in front of your left toes. Exhale, press through your right foot to come onto your left foot. Again, this doesn't have to be fast. So stay here for a moment. Find the balance between your left foot and left hand. Now begin to squeeze that left outer hip so that right hip starts to stack. Reach out through your right foot. Really squeeze your right outer hip to lift the leg. Now left ribs, start to rotate them forward so your shoulders begin to stack. And now right arm to the sky. Don't worry if you're wobbling all over or if you're still at one of the earlier stages, that's okay. Don't judge, accept, and become aware of where you need a little extra attention. Deeply inhale, bend into your left knee. Exhale, right hand touches down, left hand releases from the block, square off your hips, and stay here for a few moments. You can bend the left knee, keep your chest reaching forward, inner heel reaching back. Then exhale, curl up into your ball, press down through your left heel, rise up, knee to chest, hands to heart. Release your right foot down. Come to stand in Tadasana, release the hands. Close the eyes. Pat yourself on the back for working so hard through those balance poses. We got one more thing. We got to balance on our hands, right? So we are going to come back into our crow work that we began last time. So I'm going to come to face you. Again, so you have that supine crow that I demoed with you from last week. You can definitely jump right into that. Otherwise, we're going to come in and work a little bit more with crow pose on our hands. So we're going to squat down into our Malasana squat, right? If our heels are up, that's okay. Our hands are going to come in front, nice wide fingers. Again, part of balancing on your arms, it's like a teeter-totter. So yes, we need core, but we need to balance out our weight distribution. So if we start to gaze in between our hands, yeah, we're going to roll forward because that weight distribution is going to pull us down. So you want to keep your gaze forward and out ahead of your hands. Okay, so hands outer shoulder width distance. So now come up onto your tippy toes so you can bring your knees in towards your armpits. My gaze is forward. My belly's scooped up and in, so my core is already engaged. Lean forward so you have more weight in your hands. Take your left heel to your bum. Replace it. Keep looking forward. Right heel to your bum. Replace it. You can continue alternating heels to bum, or you can begin to lean a little bit more further, and begin to lift both feet up off the ground. If you're balancing, squeeze your heels to your bum, and then slowly, wherever you are, release down. If you're in supine crow, just relax on your back as the rest of us meet you there. Nice job, you guys. So everybody making their way onto their back. Take a deep inhale. Open your mouth, audibly exhale. Any of those thoughts that were judgmental, negative, harsh, they've all dissipated. Take your arms to T. Lift your feet, squeeze your knees together. Drop your knees over to the left. Bring your knees through center. Take them over to the right. Inhale your knees back to center. Lower your feet to the ground. Take your knees wide, ending where we started in Supta Baddha Konasana. You can keep your arms outstretched, or if you'd like to take them to your belly and heart again, whatever you prefer. few more minutes. Please remain here in Savasana. If this is all the time you have for today, take a deep inhale. Full exhale. Take your hands to the outside of your thighs, help your knees up. Roll to the right side of your body, using your hands to press yourself up, finding this nice seated position. Hands come together in front of your heart. Closing clasp with the sound of Om. So all fully exhale. Deeply inhale for Om. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May the universe be filled with peace and joy, love and light. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for joining me in class today. More importantly, thank yourself for showing up and working hard. Have a great rest of your day. I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.